Before we get into the video, don't forget to check out my second channel, Fantayzia Plays. I play Sims over there too, and I would love to see you there. Hey guys, it's Fantayzia. So today we are going to be talking about the new news that has been kind of posted on Twitter with a new little blog post about the skin tones and sliders coming. So if you guys don't know, we are getting literally 100+ skin tones and sliders, and this is coming in December, and there'll also be sliders for the makeup. So that's really cool. You guys, we've been waiting for this, and finally they've showed us a little picture of what this will look like. We don't get to see what all the skin tones will look like, individually, but we get to see, how it will kind of look when you enter Create a Sim and the little sliders. So The Sims tweeted today 100+ new skin tones and sliders coming soon. Get a sneak peek at what the December update will include, from additional updated base game hairstyles to hue sliders and over 100 new skin tones. So we're also getting updates to base game hairstyles, which I think is great. So let's go ahead and head over to this post. All right, so it says, following up on our September note. A few weeks ago, we shared some of our plans for updating skin tones and diversity options in The Sims 4, and it's time for us to check in again. Our team has been hard at work on this important initiative. Find out what to expect over the next couple of months ahead. Where we are now. On October 6th, we launched a PC base game update that improved issues with some of the existing darker skin tones. Specifically, we addressed the color banding that appeared on Sims' cheeks and foreheads, which created a streak and inconsistent appearance, and fixed discoloration along the nose tip. Doing so allowed us to create a consistent tone across the whole of the body, allowing for the shadows and details to be more visually distinct. You can read about the specifics below to see whether the update applies on your computer. We also tweaked the male afro and braids base game hairstyles to reflect the detail, texture, and style of their real-life counterparts. Console players will notice those changes reflected in the November 10th update. Okay, so these improvements are just the first step in our plans to give you the tools you deserve to express and represent yourself. So there was like an update, as it says, on October 6th, and a lot of people were tweeting that there was literally no difference, and a lot of us were really confused. I didn't really notice a difference. There is some pictures somewhere that actually show like where it like got rid of the blotchiness, I guess. So I guess the changes were very, very subtle, and I guess I don't really know, but I guess they just improved them a little bit. Honestly, I was like, I can't tell a difference. However, I do have reshade in my game, so I don't know if that was why, but I didn't really notice anything. However, obviously they were tweaked a little bit. I guess the blotchiness was taken away. There was some pictures that like showed up close where you could like see the slight little changes. However, that was not the update like, that we're all waiting for. So we are getting an update with 100+ skin tones and everything, and I think that's the one that everyone is super excited about. All right, so an important update hits this December. On December 8th, we'll be adding over 100 new skin tones to The Sims 4. Every skin tone will have a value slider to unlock thousands of more customizable options. In addition, we'll make compression improvements to make both new and existing skin tones display better, including strengthening the quality of suntans and sunburns. Okay, I wasn't expecting that last part. That's really cool. So we have our first look, you guys. I'm probably going to zoom this in. Okay, I went and zoomed it in like crazy, and I was like, no, let's not do that. But I want it to look like we're like looking at our game, But it doesn't work like that. Just the way the screenshot is, it goes all weird. So these are what the skin tones will look like. So we have warm, neutral, cool, and then we have the miscellaneous. Okay, so seeing this, it gets me really excited. Now, the warm skin tones, I'm gonna have to click on them each individually, but they look a lot better from here anyways. Again, I need to see it in my actual game. I feel like with these type of things, to actually know if they did the skin tones right, we need to wait until we have it in our actual game, or if EA released like a post where they showed a bunch of the skin tones, like the actual shades on the Sims, because these are just little swatches, and I feel like you can tell, like for example, the neutral, some of them do look kind of grayish. Same with the cool. However, I guess neutral and especially cool is supposed to be more grayish, but not really gray, just more cool. I don't know. We're gonna have to see how it actually looks on our Sims. Some of them here do look a little too gray, but I guess we'll see. Because I feel like there's definitely a difference between like gray tones and cool tones, in my opinion anyways, like when you're looking at real skin tones. So we'll see. However, these ones look a lot better than the ones we have now. And then neutral, I feel like I just need to see these ones in my game, to actually see if they did them right. However, look at the slider. And honestly, the fact that I mean, they better do this right because it says over 100 plus. So how can you just mess up over 100 plus skin tones? You know what I mean? I feel like there has to be a bunch of them that look good. There's no way that you know what I mean? There's no way that they all look too ashy and stuff. I mean, there is some in the neutral that don't appear too gray, and I don't know, we're gonna see how they look. Like, I have no idea how that will look on a sim. If that will look like super, like from here it looks like they're gonna look like super gray, like, you know, like no realistic skin tone I've ever seen, because this looks like gray, at least on my screen. And like same with like this one, it looks like gray, like actually it looks like similar to like these, you know? So I don't know how that's going to look when you click on it. However, there's also a lot of skin tones here that look more realistic to the previous ones we've had, or the ones we have now, I should say. There's also these down here, which I'm not sure. See these two? They have like a little thing. I don't know what that means. Oh, is this perhaps... Oh, is this skin tones that they've made? Like, can we make more skin tones? I'm not sure if I'm understanding that right, but that seems like something that's happening here. There's a little plus button. Here's the slider. And then there's also a garbage can, so we can remove skin tones. Huh. Okay, hold on. That's good. Because say you have one of the skin tones that seem too gray for you. You can fix it. And you can save that one to your little library of skin tones. I like that. Okay. Wait, does everything up here look different? Is that just me? I don't know, we're not going to worry about it. Overall, I do think just from this little photo, this is very exciting. I think it looks good. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm crossing my fingers. And it looks like we're going to have a lot of different options to choose from. And if we can make our own, that is going to be great. All right, so moving along, our December update also includes the introduction of 4 makeup sliders to more freely complement all skin tones. Yes! The hue sliders let you control your color, while the value slider lets you adjust brightness. You'll be able to adjust the transparency with the opacity slider, finally, and control how much color is in your makeup with the saturation slider. This will ensure your chosen makeup looks just right on your selected skin tone. So I'm really glad that you're doing this with this update because it makes sense. Now we can have all these different skin tones and it looks like we can make our own as well. And we're gonna need a makeup slider or it's going to be a whole mess because that's just how it is. Like, you can't just have one shade of this blue work on every single skin tone. You know what I mean? Even the neutral shades, you know, it just doesn't work. Lastly, 3 more base game hairstyles will see improvements in the December update. These include 2 children's hairstyles, the braided ponytail with baby hairs and the braided ponytail without the baby hairs, and the flat top texture hairstyle. Hopefully the update to those hairstyles look good, fingers crossed once again. And yeah, so here is the makeup slider. So I wasn't expecting all this, to be honest. I don't know, when I heard makeup slider, I thought there was just going to be like one, like the skin tones, but they're actually paying attention. They're going in detail. They're doing what we need to make them look good on every skin tone. So I think that is great. I can't wait to play with this. There's also a plus sign here. So I see, and then there's these shades. We're going to zoom in again. There's these shades with the little white thing, and I'm pretty sure that means like you created your own shades. So we're going to have this makeup in the game that usually just has like a few shades, and then we can literally make so much more. That's so cool. I think that's so nice. Like, same with the skin tones. I really like that. I hope I'm right because that's what it appears, and that's really exciting. All right, so then we have more to come. It's our goal to ensure the representation in The Sims 4 is more inclusive. To do so, we've been working with consultants, including prominent community members like Game Changers, Mia Zav, Ebonic Sims, Rayo, X Mirror Mirror, and Catherine Games. They've been advising us in our endeavors to create a more exclusive game for everyone. It was their suggestion to add additional hairstyles without baby hairs in the December update, which is why there are 3 rather than 2 we previously announced. Going forward, we're committed to continue to improve The Sims 4 to give you the game you deserve. We can't wait to see what you'll create in the future, and we're so grateful to have you on this journey with us. Thank you. Okay, so this is really, really exciting, you guys. I'm really excited anyways. I'm excited just to be able to hopefully create my own skin tones, my own makeup swatches, have all these different skin tones. I don't think they're all going to be perfect. However, it does look like there's going to be a lot of ones that work a lot better than what we have. And if they've been working with Game Changers like this, I definitely feel like the skin tones should look good. You know what I mean? I hope they're like showing them the skin tones they have and like getting their feedback, because if so, they actually probably look really, really good. So that's a very good sign. That makes me excited. I can't wait for this, to be honest. I just can't wait to look at it all in my game, and it's great that we're finally getting this. Like, we have needed this for so long. We've needed the skin tones for so long. That is the main important thing. Yes, we also needed this makeup stuff, and it's great they're adding them at the same time, but the skin tones was the must-have here, and it's just like an added bonus that when we get all these skin tones and we can, you know, customize them how we want and everything like that, then we can also go and put makeup on our Sims, and we don't have to worry about them not looking right on the skin tone we've chosen. So this is great, and especially for console players, you're not going to have to worry about, you know, you find your perfect skin tone shade, right? You're creating your Sim self, you find your exact shade, and then the makeup you want doesn't work, and you're like, oh my gosh. So now, because on console you can't use custom content, so this is gonna make that so much better for console players. So I'm really excited for the console players, for real. I'm excited for everyone to have this, because there's even some PC players that don't use custom content, or there's people like, you know, I would honestly appreciate not needing to use like custom skins. Like, it would be nice to just have the skin tones in game look correct. Of course, like that's what we should have. Like, it should just be like that from the start. You know what I mean? We shouldn't have to rely on custom content to make our skin tones look correct. So you guys, with that said, we're going to do our notification Fantacorn fam shout out. And this one goes to Nemo's World. Thank you so much. That literally means the world to me. There's so many people that you could watch first, but you choose to watch me first. Oh, that is so cute. Like, literally love you so much, and thank you for your love and support. And if you guys want a chance to be in a notification Fantacorn fam shout out, all you gotta do is comment down below on anybody. You can comment anything you want, or you can comment some unicorn emojis and turn your notifications on. So you guys, with that said, I'm gonna wrap this up here, and comment down below what you think, of course. And I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and don't forget to leave some positivity down below. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
You gotta listen up, listen up. There's not a thing that I can't get